I'm Christina, and we're the Gorgeous Geeks. And we're here to talk about Vampire Diaries Last Dance. That was a good episode. It was a good episode. When Julie Plec tweeted, "You better watch it live or stay off the internet," I knew it was going to be a doozy. It wasn't quite as much as a doozy as I thought it was going to be. It did, well, through the episode, you're like, is Bonnie gonna take on Klaus? Is she gonna use her full powers and risk her life like this? Is Elena gonna find out and is she gonna stop, or is Bonnie gonna go through with it? So what appears to happen is Klaus forces Bonnie to use her powers, and she ends up dying, and Elena freaks out, and Stefan's upset at Damon knew and everything. But it turned out to be a plot, which I did figure out at one point it was going to be plot, but I didn't know the intricacies of the plot yet until...
Well, I figured she wasn't really dead, and I figured she just made it seem like she was.
I figured if they were going to ever kill Bonnie, it wouldn't be until finale anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, she's not... She can't be dead yet. And,
I'm worried about Alaric, though.
Yeah, I am too. I really like Alaric. And, I really, like it, I said it last week, I really want Jeremy to, to step up. I'm tired of him, moping around and stuff. He started becoming like the vampire hunter guy, and I want him to get back to that. I want him to be a stronger character. I want him to really fight back. I don't want him to be the doting boyfriend type, because we saw that in, like, the very first season, with Vicky and everything. He is stronger now, and he's not really depressed or anything, but, I just don't want him, I want to see him do more.
Like, we get it. Bonnie's a strong, independent black woman. What about the man?
Yeah.
I liked how he pointed out, he said, I don't have a good track record with girlfriends.
Yeah. And I have to say
that's what we think,
I thought Nina did a very good job in acting with Bonnie. Even Kat Graham, I thought she did a good job as well. I
was wondering why she's gonna slap Damon. She's gonna be freaking out. I was wondering.
I love Stefan and Damon's interaction at the end.
Yeah, when he said, basically, you're just gonna be all like, "Oh, Elena," and basically, I'm gonna get the job done. So.
Yeah, so I really like that. And Stefan actually, he thought about it, and then you still kind of see that sibling rivalry coming back as well. Mm-hmm. So I thought that turned out pretty good as well.
I love the part at the end when he's like, if I have to choose between you and the witch, I'm going to choose you. I'll always choose you. And Elena was looking, I don't know, I wish she would say, they have these moments, and you're like, what the heck are you thinking? I really want to know what's running through your mind.
Yeah,
she's kind of like,
kudos to the director and the editors. They know exactly what
it's
to put
like killing me.
Yeah,
I want to know what she thinks.
I think she's thinking that she's attracted to him.
Like, I watched the scene the other day when Damon confessed his love to her. Of course, he compelled her and had her forget about it, but she was silent the whole entire time it was happening, and it was kind of sort of a blank expression, but not quite blank. Like, I was wondering what was going through her head as it was happening. Of course, he just did kill Jeremy like the episode prior or whatever.
But, moments like that is the reason why the Delena team is so strong. and so many people that love the Damon and Elena, relationship, because
I felt it, man.
It is like there is a
chemistry. I felt it. There. Like, I felt like I knew they weren't going to give me a moment more, but I felt like they were going to give me another bone. They were about to throw me another bone, and I was just kind of waiting for it. But even though I knew they were going to throw me another bone, but I just wish she knew her thoughts.
Yeah,
doing those long moments, intense moments of, I want to be your friend, Damon. I'm in love with you. Good night. Like. Yeah. I wish you would say something.
I have to say I was a little surprised that the sheriff wants to wait for Zach to, wait to do something, and she's just trying to catch her bearings and everything.
Well, she doesn't know what to do. I don't think she's.
But I think the first time when she found out that Caroline was a vampire was different, because she saw her daughter kill 2 people.
Yeah.
People that she worked with. Mm-hmm. And so, which was a
moment. Hi, Mom! like nothing's different to her. So I'm wondering. Oh, I was wondering like how much did she like? She said I'll tell you everything, but I was hoping she didn't literally tell them everything.
She did.
We found out that she literally told them everything about Damon and Stefan and Tyler.
You know, but in a way, I'm glad she did because now the sheriff knows she can't really go to the Lockwoods because. You know, they're werewolves. She can't go to Salvatore's, which she was going to Damon the whole entire time. He's been helping her the whole entire time. That was the person she went to. He's vampire. There's nobody she can go to.
I'm thinking there's a possibility that they could kill Sheriff Forbes. There's always a possibility they could kill anybody on the show, but I don't know. I really like the fact that her and Damon were friends, and when Damon seemed like he was going to kill her, he's like, no, she's my friend, I wouldn't do that, or something like, you know, I want things to, obviously they can't go back to normal unless they compelled her again to forget. I don't think that's going to happen. Well, I want things to work out.
I hope it doesn't, because I think they're going to need, well, I guess they don't necessarily need somebody in the police force that knows the secret, but it would be helpful. If they did. I'd rather, between Matt and the sheriff, I would choose, if I had to choose one of them to live, I would hope that Matt would live. But it's not like they could have another Jeremy running around, I mean, you know, human helping them running around and stuff. I don't, and they already have Jeremy and Alaric, so it's kind of like, Alaric, so it's kind of like, you know, would they have 3 humans running around helping them? Jeremy, Matt, and Alaric? Because you know, towards the end when Matt was with Caroline in the dance, I mean, he kind of seemed like he was forgetting that she was a vampire and was just going back to the, you know, fact that it's Caroline. So, I mean, the first time, I mean, the sheriff did come around, you know, and so maybe she might come around again, or maybe Matt, you know, will be upset, but I think it would be interesting to have Tyler come back into the show, and Matt's kind of like, I still like Caroline, but I know she's a vampire and you're a werewolf, and I think Tyler might have we're both supernatural, so we should be together, so like a weird triangle going on. So, but if that happens, then, you know, like, once again, like, you know, I just can't see Matt, Alaric, and Jeremy being the humans that help the vampires.
Yeah,
So I think one of them has to go, but I don't want to see anybody go. All the characters are so good, I don't want to see anybody go.
Well, our mom was watching it with us, and she was like, talking about Bonnie, she's like, how come she can't sense something's wrong, talking about Alaric, and I guess you would think, I mean, Klaus is in Alaric, so, I mean, who would guess that someone would do something like that? But at the same time, you're kind of like, yeah, because she has all this power and stuff. And so we're like, well, she has all this power that she can channel, but she's learned everything so fast. She's just not as good as she thinks she is.
Well, you know, in the beginning you're thinking, okay, well, he has all of Klaus's powers, you know, in Alaric's body because he was able to still compel Catherine. But yet he could walk into the Salvatore house and not have to be invited in. So it's kind of like you just didn't know how much of his vampire powers he actually had and didn't have.
Apparently a very nifty spell.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, I guess he should just keep kind of doing this time and time again. But I guess he doesn't feel like he needs to since he thinks Bonnie is dead. And I just love Damon.
What you think about Catherine?
He just like established dominance. Like, I don't need Elena. It's like I don't need Elena to prove to you that I'm better for Elena without being with Elena. Like, that's.
Well, he already told her that his brother
deserves her. He doesn't deserve her. But yeah, but as him being that selfless though, I don't know. I think he's.
Well, he's the older brother. And he's automatically establishing dominance because he is the older brother. All he's doing is doing what he had always done. Even, you know, back in, you know, the Civil War age, he still was the older brother. I have a plan. Let's take charge. Let's do this. Let's get Catherine. We love her and blah, 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 blah. You know,
I wonder what Stefan's response is going to be to, like, Damon's declaration. Because it looked like you could see on his face that it had some bit of an impact.
Stefan is very interesting because there are times I think I have him figured out, but then he does something that surprises me. Like I thought he was, this very kind of sweet, loving guy that doesn't really want to hurt anybody or but would do that to protect the person he loves. But I didn't know to what extent. Like when he threatened John Gilbert in the hospital, that floored me. I was like, okay, wow. And then also, like, Stefan does have a dark side to him. And that was shown clearly when you found out that he was the one
who got Damon to turn.
Actually, he was the evil vampire first. And so he does have a dark side. I mean, even though he's on his veggie diet turned...
Well, he's drinking people.
Yeah, he's drinking human blood, but, he's not drinking live.
With the Team Delana stuff, I can see there's just so much crazy stuff that's worked through, and Elena's been like, you've lost me forever, and yada, 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 it'll always be Stefan. But, not saying this will be a romance thing anytime soon, but the door was really opened up tonight to the fact that Elena can see, everyone can see that Damon's the one who's going to get the job done no matter what for the benefit of Elena. So when push comes to shove, I think if Elena gets herself into a situation that Stefan kind of doesn't have the stomach for, she knows she can always go to Damon.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of opens up the door for some more of that Delana stuff to pop through.
Yeah, we only can see.
Like in the book, their little blood pact. So
yeah, so I'm excited about next episode.
Oh yeah, my mom was like, Elena, look at her doing something stupid. She about to do something stupid. And so yeah, she did something stupid. Yeah, she is funny, and she pulled that dagger out because she doesn't want Bonnie to die, and so hopefully Elijah is in a forgiving mood. I think they're just screwed all the way around.
Well, anyways, tell us what you think, and also visit our store, Zazzle.com/TheGorgeousGeeks for some really cool memorabilia, t-shirts, and stuff. But anyways, leave your comments below and tell us what you think about the episode, and tell us what you hope to see for the next episode. So I'm Katrina.
I'm Christina. We're The Gorgeous Geeks.